Now, you mentioned there about people telling you how touched they've been due to personal experience. What was your inspiration for Afterlife? Did that come from your own personal experience?
Well, I mean, I've gone through grief, everyone has. And if you're 60 years old, I've lost all my grandparents, I've lost both parents, I've lost my oldest brother, I've lost friends, I've lost family, I've lost pets. I know what grief feels like.
Yeah.
Um, but for me, losing everything, would when I was first writing it, this was the seed of the idea. Uh, I was on tour with Humanity, and I think because I didn't have a job till I was 28, I felt guilty that I was only working 1 hour a night on tour. Like I was playing arenas, but I felt guilty. I had my days free, so I thought, oh, I'll write a new thing, and it was the beginning of people muttering about cancel culture and people worrying about what they said and getting fired and complaints about everything. And I thought, yeah, it must be terrible to be worrying about what you say. And I thought, well, I worry about what I say. I'm worried. What You can't help it. You worry. What if you didn't care? What if you didn't care about the consequences? What if you were at first, I thought, what if you would only had a few weeks to live? And I thought that's a bit of a cliche. So I thought, what if you were going to kill yourself, but you didn't, and then everything was a bonus. So why didn't you kill yourself? Oh, because the dog was hungry. Why did you want to kill yourself? Because you lost everything. Or what's losing everything? And for me, it would be your life partner. So that's where that idea came from. And that was a jumping off point, really. It wasn't ever meant to be a study in grief. It was starting with a man who was going through terrible grief, who was suicidal, and he decided that he was going to be dead. He's not dead. What I'm going to do is say and do whatever I want, and I can always fall back on suicide. So it was a tragic, but also comedic sort of high concept. And so that's what was it. Okay, so I've got this guy. He doesn't give a fuck, right? Right. What's he going to do? It was like that was it. And that all happened in like 2 minutes. And then I just had to write it. And I was worried when I was writing it. I was thinking I wanted to start with the video diary of Lisa, a nice, lovely, and I thought, wow, that's a sitcom starting with a person who we know has died of cancer, and she's telling this guy who's suicidal, we're going to have a laugh now. And I was worried, and I thought, well, it depends on the mood, depends what you do it. And I think people can take more than we think. I think as broadcasters and executives or creators, we go, oh, can they take that? And the answer is yes, because real life's scarier. Real life's actually happening to you. So you can certainly take it in fiction. And I think that's what fiction's for, We create our own heroes and villains as role play for the soul, and no one really gets hurt. So you can laugh and you can cry, and they're not real people. But your body and your brain goes through the same emotions. So it's like an inoculation against real life. And I think that's what comedy's for. It gets us over bad stuff. And what I learned was that people like seeing a bit of themselves on telly, particularly if it's a part of themselves that isn't usually seen. If it's a taboo subject, death is the last taboo, grief, depression, all those things, they're not usually the subjects of dramas, let alone comedy. And I realized that with the people that came up to me, everyone is grieving. Everyone is going through something right now, and they want to see it talked about. And that was my big lesson from this.
Indigo Unified Communications are a Glasgow-based communications business. We specialise in business IT contracts, hosted telephony and business mobile contracts. The strength of our business is the ongoing support offered to every customer. Telecoms now are the most important part of any business, and proactive support is key to ensuring that these services work properly and avoid downtime for users. Indigo work with customers all over Scotland, and we're involved in many sporting and charity events. Watch out for the Indigo branding in the Scottish Premiership. Indigo Unified Communications, making IT easy.